What's up, guys? So this is another BCM update. I got a few questions asked on what kind of RPS I'm getting, parts I put in it, so on and so forth. So this is just kind of to answer those. So the first question I got was, what RPS am I getting? So after chronoing this with the Warhead motor I have in it and this battery, one second. So this battery, it is a 1000 mAh 45C discharge 11.1. I'm getting approximately 37 rounds per second. I have not changed out any of the gearbox parts. I have only put the motor in it and a new hop up. I swapped out the VFC. Mind you, this is the same hop up, but a different, the same brand hop up essentially. It's a Max hop up. This is out of a different gun. I just wanted to show you guys, that way I wasn't busting this one apart. So this is the Umbrella Laser Engraved Edition. If I can get it to focus. 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 Good enough. So as you can see, it's numbered, just like a Crytek hop-up, so that you can set it and know where you're at. This is a tube that keeps your BBs in. So whenever you drop a mag free, you usually have the BBs fall out. These do not. It has two springs here for air seal, and then you have your arm and everything here. It is actually held in by a set screw in here that's a teeny tiny little flathead. That way you don't have like the push pin. Everything fits together really nice. The locking ring here fits in perfect, and then it comes with either an O-ring or a metal ring or both that you can slide down in here to stabilize your barrel with. So I got that, bought one and dropped it in here. As you can see, it's a red one instead of a blue one since it's not the Umbrella Special. And then FPS wise, once I put the Max in, it went from 1.4 to 1.33. I don't know what caused that 0.7 of a joule loss. Maybe it's just the way that the Max seals with the nozzle and everything. But I do get a very, very consistent hop pressure. So I actually saw an increase in range, even though I saw a decrease in FPS. Like they say, FPS isn't everything for range. So I got a replica Ingall, and this actually has an infrared laser. It has an illuminator that's not IR, it's standard illumination, but it's not spectacular. Like, it's not super bright, so all I use it for is the infrared to pair with my night vision. I can't remember if in the last video I had the Hydra mount on this or not. I think I did. Decided I didn't really like to hide overboard with it without using night vision, so for daytime operations, so I just put the T2 on the standard T2 mount, and then as you can see, I took the Ingall off and put on the Hydra. That's provided I had the Hydra in the last video. I haven't rewatched it, and it's been a while since I posted that, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But anyway, instead of the one suppressor I have that's the Knight's Armament, I got an Ace Tech tracer. So I put this on here. It's a lot shorter and it bounces the gun out really, really well instead of the super long Knights that I did have on it. And then these rail covers are from Slate Black Industries. They're polymer and the scaling on them is really, really nice. It's honeycomb design, as you can see here. And then I think it's like 20 bucks for a 3-pack. And they feel super nice. I highly recommend. And I'm running PTS, both a combination between EPMs and EPM1s. Both of them feed great in this gun. I do get a little bit of mid-cap syndrome, but I plan on installing one of these Real Deal Airsoft tappet plate springs. They're super return springs, so they completely mitigate mid-cap syndrome. And yeah, the PTS stock. Internally wise, I think I'm probably going to have to change out the piston here soon. I have run this gun really, really hard. But I am still super impressed with stock performance. I don't know if it's a unicorn gun and from VFC and like nothing's just shredded, or if VFC has just stepped their game way up since the Avalon line, or if they've put, I don't know, some type of Taiwanese space magic into this. But considering I have run this gun as hard as I have in the last year ish since I picked it up, I am super impressed with its performance. I have recommended this gun to everybody that's looking to get a new VFC M4 because not only is it aesthetically pleasing, but the performance of this is phenomenal. I got asked about the specs on the motor. So this is not the motor that is in it. This is just a Warhead motor that I have laying around. It's a short type, so I'm going to throw in an AK or something eventually. I ordered it by accident and had to pick up a long one later. But essentially what you're getting is a brushless motor. I think the one I have, judging by the RPS I'm getting, is probably a 45 to a 50K because these are still stock 18-to-1 gears in it. So since it's brushless, you're not getting any motor heat buildup. It's a whole lot more responsive than a brushed motor. They are expensive, however. Warhead motor will cost you about double what a ASG CNC brushed motor will, but I highly recommend going brushless. The one problem with the Warheads that I've run into is the motor tabs are really thin and brittle. There's a guy on Instagram. His handle is, I believe it's Russell_Customs. He uses brushless T238 motors and absolutely loves them. Go give him a follow. Super good tech. And makes a lot of like mean brushless builds. He does 12-to-1, 33K brushless motor builds that get you, 30 plus RPS and run 1.7 joules. So it's like a DMR limit. But yeah, they're mean. He definitely knows what he's doing. That shout out aside, the Warhead motors I do like. I would like to pick up a couple T238s when I have the motors just to see how they do. But I got this Warhead motor off of Hop Up for $50 because it was broken. And I sent it to Warhead, no questions asked. They replaced the motor tabs. Dropped it in this BCM just to replace the stock VFC motor because unfortunately those are still garbage. But dropped it in this and saw an immediate performance change. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've done to this. For now, whenever I do start dropping new parts in, I'll post a, hey, this is what I did and this is why video. But yeah, thus far, this is rapidly becoming my primary M4. And I've got two custom super builds that I've had for years. So, it says a lot. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a good night. Thanks. Bye.